This project is an intervention aimed at promoting women's inclusion in peace-building processes and building community resilience against violent extremism through community dialogue committees that comprise community leaders, women and youth groups. At this town hall meeting, Bishop of Sokoto Catholic Diocese Matthew Hassan Kukah emphasizes the need to include women in decision-making processes, especially peace and security building in various communities, as well as provision of quality education for the teeming populace.
We cannot be choosing. Most of the choices we are making are based on ignorance as to the definition of roles. So we ask ourselves today, in Nigeria, we're talking about security. When we talk of security, what are we really talking about? In Nigeria today, security has become purely and simply a question of what is happening to guns. Nigeria has a national security architecture. It has a national defense policy. It has a national cyber security strategy, all aimed at protecting Nigeria. And the question to ask, therefore, is how did we get to a point in which we feel so unsafe in our own country? And now that we feel so vulnerable, I'm happy the video also indicated gains that were made as a result of the initiative of collaboration. Because for a long time, our quarrel has been that, Fulanis are killing Hausas, Hausas are killing Fulanis, Muslims are killing Christians. And we can be dying in vernacular, we can be dying in different categories. But the important thing is that Nigerians are dying. So we have come to a point in which everybody must put their hands together. And fundamental to what we are taking away from this conversation is, one, for example, what role should women play?
Other stakeholders at the meeting said women and girls are underrepresented in the processes that shape solutions to this crisis, and they are calling for inclusion of women in peace-building process so as to achieve sustainable peace.
Finally, the future of Northwest Nigeria depends on our ability to work together to dismantle barriers and amplify the contribution of women. We must recognize that peace and security are collective responsibilities, and women's inclusion is not optional, it is imperative.
There is need to resuscitate and consider the role of women as a critical stakeholders in peace and from grassroots to international stage, both in conflicts and post-conflict cases. Their role and inclusiveness in roundtable negotiation, protection of civilians, and the prevention from sexual and gender-based violence, LGBT, as well as other differentiated impacts devoid of discrimination, cannot be overemphasized.
Thousands of citizens are affected by conflict in the Northwest, with women being the most affected. Suleiman Nasser, Rallies News.